What's going on, everyone? SiNxRealize, aka SiNx, aka the thing you wash your hands in. And there is some more Pokemon Let's Go Pikachu and Let's Go Eevee news here, folks. So, I guess today they ended up releasing a trailer. Well, the English and the Japanese one both released a trailer, just like they normally do. And we're going to be covering both trailers, our speculations. Let's have a little discussion here, alright? Let me know your thoughts on all the news in the description down below. I would love to talk to you guys about it down there. And yeah, I guess we might as well just start playing it now. I have to put it on 50% speed and mute it just because of reasons. So there is showing the SSN. Looks like they're ready to go. Let's go Pikachu, let's go Eevee. I'm gonna put my mouse over here real quick. So now it's just being like, hey, you can explore Kanto. Oh, and also, side note here, if you guys notice this, right here, there is Officer Jenny with the Squirtle. Just like how in yellow, we were able to get the Squirtle there. I'm guessing that's going to be the exact same thing here. We just have to beat Lieutenant Surge, and we get the starter. That's honestly what I'm sort of thinking for that. Worst game footage isn't final. Travel to Vermilion City. I'm just trying to see if there's anything really overly different. And then there is the SSN. Right now there isn't really anything super too much. They're kind of just showing us some of the different places back in Kanto. Seems like the Pikachu and Eevee will have like a little cutscene sort of thing there where you can look off into the distance. And here we go. It's now showing off how Lieutenant Surge looks. I think he looks really clean. He looks like he's ready to. He's all pumped up. He's ready to go. He does have his signature Raichu. And here comes Team Rocket. So I guess right now they're finally showing off Jesse James, all that good stuff. And that's what they look like when they're going to battle. So I guess when you fight them, it does become a double battle, which I'm totally okay with. I'm personally fine with it because obviously I think it'll be fun. It'll be fun for sure. Battle with full power mega evolutions. So this is where things get interesting. Okay, we are being introduced to the mega evolutions. So it's just gonna. So I believe it just shows off all the mega starters. So Mega Venusaur, Blastoise, XY Charizard. I'm interested on like which game gets each Mega for like Mega Charizard Y or X. But I'm really glad that they are keeping them in here. But there are a lot of speculations going around about the Megas, which of course we will be talking about a little bit later. I do have everything ready to go to talk about that. And that's literally that's really it for the English trailer, for them showing us what goes on in Let's Go Pikachu and Let's Go Eevee, for pretty much just mentioning that that there's going to be megas. That's literally about it. And then let's take a look. Copyright. I'm kidding. Well, I'm not, because I guarantee that I'm gonna be hit with it. But I should have had this set up earlier. I guess I didn't. Let's actually make it a little bit faster. 0.75. Oh shit! Mute. There we go. But we can't have it going. Also, first thing that I want to do is take a quick look at what the what this looks like. So like, it's kind. Oh, I guess run makes sense still, because if you run, you forfeit. But. Like I really like the layout of how the battles are. I like how the HP shows there. I'm kind of curious on what this is though. Like why it shows like a plus, and obviously I can't read Japanese. If anyone can translate that, that'd be greatly appreciated. It seems like it's a 3v3, probably just the starters. But one thing I do like. Oh, pull up. Oh. Okay, so I went through this trailer first. I didn't really take a good look at this because I just saw the two buttons and then clicked the one. But it seems like they're going to be changing Mega Charizard X and Mega Charizard Y or whatever it is. It's probably just going to be Mega Charizardite or just Charizardite, whatever it's called. I'm pretty sure it's just Charizardite. But but it seems like you'll be able to choose which of the megas you want to transform into, which will be pretty interesting when it comes to the VGC and competitive format, because you're essentially going to have free reign of either one. So like if someone's bringing a Charizard against you, you will not know. Well, like you'll know that it's going to be a mega, but you don't know if it's going to be Charizard X or Y, because like they could choose whichever one fits the battle better, which is actually really interesting. I really like that. That's one thing I like a lot. And also take a quick look at the battle time and stuff here. I actually really like that. It looks really good. And now it's just be like, hey, we got megas. What's good? So there you go, it's showing all those megas. I like how it's like a Pokestop or gym behind you. Also, it shows command, which I guess is like to choose a move. I really like all those things. So now they're just going through all that stuff, which I think we could probably just skip by that, because we did already see all this during what do you call it, the last one. Just like how we saw all this. It shows us a little bit of the inside of the SSN there. Nothing really interesting. This is Surge's gym. We do have the what do you call it, the doohickey, the garbage cans again, which I'm totally fine with. And then here we go, it's showing that, showing how he looks. And also a side note here, I totally didn't even clue into this. I'm not too sure if it showed in the last one. I'm assuming it did. But if you look right here, it shows that he only has 3 mons. So I believe in yellow he only had Raichu, if I'm not mistaken. I'm also just going based off of my Pokemon Yellow Sinlock that I'm doing. Link will be in the description down below for the playlist. But it seems like that's the case. It seems like that they're going to be going with the team that he had in Pokemon Blue and Pokemon Red, I guess, and I guess Green. I'm assuming it's the same. Yeah, it seems like that's the case for this. They aren't going with the Pokemon, like the actual Pokemon Yellow team for them, which I'm honestly fine with. It doesn't really matter too much to me. And here we go. It's showing us that Team Rocket is around. I'm assuming that these people that shows that you're talking to right now are just talking about how Team Rocket's evil and what they did. Now it's showing that obviously we're going to be fighting Team Rocket members. I'm assuming that this is in the cave or Mount Moon. Yeah, Mount Moon. And now I think this is just showing that. Yeah, there it is. It's showing Jesse James and Meowth. And now they're just talking about stuff. And then I believe I saw on Twitter that the Pokemon Twitter account showed like the English text of that. I can't remember exactly what it was, but it was just like the whole prepare for trouble, make it double, blah blah, etc etc. Meowth obviously doesn't say anything because I guess they don't want to give him any sort of language, which is really weird to me. But I do really like the fact that like it is a double battle, as I mentioned. We probably, yeah, and we can just skip over to about here. It does show their losing animation, which I'm totally okay with. I'm guessing right there it just says looks like Team Rocket's blasting off again, and Pikachu is just doing his little Pikachu thing. Oh, Pikachu. Yeah, that's literally it for the trailers. There isn't really too much, but they did show off the fact that there's Megas and Jesse and James's character models and all that stuff. Ignore that. But over here, okay. This is where things get interesting with the Megas. Someone did tweet this out before, but I figured we might as well pull up an article from PokeJungle, because I guess they're a relatively reliable source. So of course, rumors. Let's go to add new Mega Evolutions. So this is where things get interesting. But of course, these are all rumors. They're not 100% leaks. But apparently, it is reported that multiple Pokemon from Kanto have been trademarked in Japan. So therefore, maybe giving them Mega Evolutions thinking emoji. That'd be really interesting. Apparently, the Chinese Riddler, the mysterious leaker who revealed hints about a variety of Pokemon correctly, the lead up to the release of Pokemon Sun and Moon. He also did it for, I think, Oris XY. I believe. Don't really quote me on that. I wasn't really playing too much at that time. But he ended up giving a list of names and that they correlate to Mega Evolution. So they've given Golem, Machamp, Raichu, Jinx, Starmie, Hitmonlee, Hitmonchan, Arbok, Weezing, Persian, the Evolutions, Dragonite. But apparently they added one more to the list here, which is very interesting. Mr. Mime. Could this very well mean a Mr. Mime Mega? That could be very interesting. Update the original post included Hitmontop and Error. Was that okay? So I didn't even notice that. So obviously it's not including Hitmontop. Hitmontop will not have a Mega, which just feels bad. But like, I mean, it's a Gen 1 game. It's expected. So yeah, pretty much as PokeJungle says, they're literally thinking exactly what I'm thinking. There are a lot of similarities into each of these mons. Like Golem, that could correlate with I'm not too sure if Bruno has a Golem, but he might. But he does. But Brock does have Golem. Machamp, Bruno has. Raichu, Surge, and yourself you have a Pikachu yourself, possibly. Jinx, that's Lorelei, I think Lorelei has a Jinx. Starmie, that's Misty. The Hitmonlee, Hitmonchan, that could also very well be Bruno, or no, not Bruno, the Fighting Dojo. So what they could be doing with the Hitmonlees, or the Hitmons, I guess, is because when you go into the dojo, you beat them, you get to pick a Pokemon, right? So what they might do is give you a Mega, which would actually be really interesting. I'd be interested to see. Arbok and Weezing, those two correlate with what's their name? Jesse James. Persian, that one correlates with Giovanni. The Evolution, so Vaporeon, Jolteon, Flareon. Of course, they're the evolution of Eevee, which is another possible starter. And then Dragonite, which would correlate with Lance. And like, as it says, pretty much exactly what it says here. Bruno had Hitmonlee, Hitmonchan, and Ultimate Champ. Agatha had an Arbok. Honestly, I didn't know she had an Arbok, but see, there you go. That's another possibility. It's another Elite Four user. And then Blue Your Rival had the original 3 evolutions. There you go. There's also that. But like, it is super duper interesting, the fact that there's all these speculations. It makes me excited for the game. I love speculating things. I love seeing when news drops. I'm not really super big on covering rumors or any of that, as you guys have seen. I've only been covering whenever Pokemon actually puts out like a new trailer, for example. But I kind of wanted to throw this in just because it kind of ties in with it, and I also want to hear your guys' thoughts. Do you guys think these are for Mega Evolutions? Or you guys is thinking for why these specific Pokemon have been trademarked? I'm actually curious on why Mr. Mime was included. It doesn't show anything here. I'm not too sure where actually Mr. Mime falls in. Like, I mean, Ash's mom had a Mr. Mime. But yeah, I think it'd be really interesting to see some Megas of them. I can't wait for a Dragonite. That's a huge meme. But yeah, I think that's going to be it for me. Let's talk about it in the description down below. I mean, in the comment section down below. I would love to discuss it. I love talking about Pokemon, especially when news drops. I want to hear what your guys' thoughts are. I want to know if you guys also had it pre-ordered. And yeah, and all that other good stuff. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you guys enjoyed, make sure you guys smash that like button down below. If you guys are new here, make sure you hit that subscribe button and the bell so you're notified whenever a video goes up. But on that note, I'm going to head on out of here, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye bye.